In this video, we visit the graves of famous people who were murdered. John Lennon died December 8, 1980, age 40. Cremated, ashes scattered in Central Park, New York. Shot 4 times in the archway of the Dakota by Mark David Chapman, who had asked for his autograph 6 hours earlier, having just released Double Fantasy. The Imagine mosaic in Strawberry Fields drawing visitors every day, Chapman denied parole 12 times, the building refusing to permit a plaque. Martin Luther King Jr. died April 4, 1968, age 39. Buried at the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park, Atlanta, Georgia. Assassinated on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel in Memphis. The shot fired from a rooming house across the street. James Earl Ray pleading guilty and spending the rest of his life trying to recant. The motel, now the National Civil Rights Museum. King's crypt beside the eternal flame at the center, his legacy built. Abraham Lincoln died April 15, 1865, age 56. Buried at Oak Ridge Cemetery, Springfield, Illinois. Shot by John Wilkes Booth at Ford's Theater during a performance of Our American Cousin, dying the following morning at the Peterson House across the street. His funeral train, traveling 1,654 miles from Washington to Springfield. His tomb targeted by grave robbers in 1876, who were caught before they could move the coffin. John F. Kennedy died November 22, 1963, age 46. Buried at Arlington National Cemetery, Arlington, Virginia. Shot while riding in an open motorcade through Dealey Plaza in Dallas. Governor Connally wounded in the same car. Lee Harvey Oswald, arrested and murdered 2 days later by Jack Ruby on live television. The eternal flame at Arlington lit by Jackie Kennedy. The assassination generating more conspiracy theories than any event in American history. Robert F. Kennedy died June 6, 1968, age 42. Buried at Arlington National Cemetery, Arlington, Virginia. Shot in the kitchen pantry of the Ambassador Hotel minutes after winning the California primary, Sirhan, convicted and serving life. His grave near his brother's at Arlington. The Ambassador demolished in 2006. Students now attending school on the site. Tupac Shakur died September 13, 1996, age 25. Cremated, ashes reportedly scattered by the outlaws. Shot at Flamingo and Koval in Las Vegas after the Tyson fight, surviving 6 days. Keith D. arrested in 2023 and charged with murder. The most mythologized figure in hip-hop, no grave and no marker. Sharon Tate died August 9, 1969, age 26. Buried at Holy Cross Cemetery, Culver City, California. Murdered alongside 4 others at 10,050 Cielo Drive by Manson family members while 8 months pregnant. The house demolished in 1994. Manson spending 48 years in prison. The most beautiful victim of the most infamous crime of the 1960s. Selena Quintanilla died March 31, 1995, age 23. Buried at Seaside Memorial Park, Corpus Christi, Texas. Shot by fan club president Yolanda Saldivar at a Days Inn over embezzled funds, running to the lobby before collapsing, Dreaming of You debuting at number 1. The Queen of Tejano killed at 23 before the crossover. Nipsey Hussle died March 31, 2019, age 33. Buried at Forest Lawn Hollywood Hills, Los Angeles, California. Shot outside his Marathon clothing store in Crenshaw by Eric Holder, the rapper who stayed in the neighborhood to invest rather than leave. His funeral at the Staples Center drawing 21,000 in a 25-mile procession. Sam Cooke died December 11, 1964, age 33. Buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Glendale, California. Shot by Hacienda Motel manager Bertha Franklin after last being seen at Martoni's Italian restaurant. The ruling of justifiable homicide never accepted by his family. The inventor of soul music killed at 33 under circumstances disputed for 60 years. Phil Hartman died May 28, 1998, age 49. Cremated, ashes scattered at Emerald Bay, Catalina Island. Shot in his sleep by his wife Bryn, who then killed herself. Their children asleep down the hall, Troy McClure and Lionel Hutz permanently retired. The most ordinary evening ending with the person who was supposed to share it. Dimebag Darrell died December 8, 2004, age 38. buried at Moore Memorial Gardens, Arlington, Texas. The Pantera guitarist shot on stage at the Alrosa Villa in Columbus by a former Marine who blamed Darrell for the band's breakup. 3 others also killed. Buried in a Kiss casket beside brother Vinnie Paul, who died in 2018. Jam Master Jay died October 30th, 2002, age 37, buried at Ferncliff Cemetery, Hartsdale, New York. The Run DMC DJ shot in his Jamaica, Queens studio, the case unsolved for 22 years. 2 men convicted in 2024, ending a mystery that lasted nearly 22 years. Pop Smoke died February 19th, 2020, age 20. Buried at Greenwood Cemetery, Brooklyn, New York. The Brooklyn drill pioneer shot during a home invasion at a rented Hollywood Hills house, whose address was revealed on social media. The most exciting new voice in New York hip-hop, killed at 20. XXXTentacion died June 18, 2018, age 20. Buried at Gardens of Boca Raton Memorial Park, Boca Raton, Florida. Shot during a robbery outside a Deerfield Beach motorcycle dealership, 4 suspects convicted, generating more streams dead than most artists alive. Sal Mineo died February 12, 1976, age 37, buried at Gate of Heaven Cemetery, Hawthorne, New York. The Oscar-nominated star of Rebel Without a Cause stabbed to death in the carport behind his West Hollywood apartment. His career having collapsed as he came out as bisexual. His killer, Lionel Ray Williams, convicted 2 years later. Rebecca Schaefer died July 18, 1989, age 21. Buried at Ahavai Sholem Cemetery, Portland, Oregon. The My Sister Sam actress shot at her apartment door by stalker Robert John Bardo, her death directly leading to California's anti-stalking law and the Driver's Privacy Protection Act. Medgar Evers died June 12, 1963, age 37, buried at Arlington National Cemetery, Arlington, Virginia. The NAACP field secretary shot in the back in his driveway in Jackson, Mississippi by white supremacist Byron Della Beckwith, who was tried twice in the 1960s with hung juries before being convicted in 1994, 31 years after the murder, justice arriving 3 decades late. Malcolm X died February 21, 1965, age 39, buried at Ferncliff Cemetery, Hartsdale, New York. Assassinated while speaking at the Audubon Ballroom in Washington Heights, Manhattan, 3 members of the Nation of Islam convicted. 2 of the 3 exonerated in 2021 after an investigation revealed the FBI and NYPD withheld evidence. The Audubon Ballroom partly demolished, the site now housing the Malcolm X and Dr. Betty Shabazz Memorial and Educational Center. Emmett Till died August 28, 1955, age 14. Buried at Burr Oak Cemetery, Alsip, Illinois. The 14-year-old from Chicago, kidnapped, tortured, and murdered in Money, Mississippi for allegedly whistling at a white woman, his mother, Mamie Till, insisting on an open casket so the world could see what they did to my boy. His killers acquitted by an all-white jury in 67 minutes, the woman who accused him recanting decades later. Mahatma Gandhi died January 30th, 1948, age 78. Cremated, ashes scattered in multiple rivers across India, primarily the Ganges. Assassinated by Hindu nationalist Natharam Godse, who shot him 3 times at point-blank range during an evening prayer meeting at Birla House in New Delhi. The father of Indian independence killed by a countryman who believed non-violence was weakness. Harvey Milk died November 27, 1978, age 48. Cremated, ashes scattered in San Francisco Bay. The first openly gay elected official in California history, shot alongside Mayor George Moscone at San Francisco City Hall by former Supervisor Dan White, whose conviction of voluntary manslaughter rather than murder sparked the White Night riots. The Twinkie defense entering the language, White dying by suicide in 1985. Yitzhak Rabin died November 4, 1995, age 73, buried at Mount Herzl, Jerusalem, Israel. The Israeli Prime Minister assassinated by right-wing extremist Yigal Amir at a peace rally in Tel Aviv after signing the Oslo Accords, the handshake with Arafat on the White House lawn becoming the image of a peace process that died with him. Benazir Bhutto died December 27, 2007, age 54, buried at the Bhutto family mausoleum, Garhi-Khuda, Bakhsh, Sindh, Pakistan. The first woman to lead a Muslim-majority country, assassinated by a suicide bomber at a political rally in Rawalpindi. The exact cause of death disputed between the blast, gunshot, and impact with the vehicle's sunroof lever. Archduke Franz Ferdinand died June 28, 1914, age 50, buried at Artstetten Castle, Artstetten, Austria. Assassinated alongside his wife Sophie in Sarajevo by Gavrilo Princip, the shooting triggering the chain of alliances that produced World War I. 20 million dead because a driver took a wrong turn and stopped in front of a sandwich shop where the assassin was eating. Julius Caesar died March 15th, 44 BC, age 55, cremated, ashes interred at the Temple of Caesar, Roman Forum, Rome, Italy. Stabbed 23 times on the Ides of March by a group of senators, including Brutus, on the steps of the Theatre of Pompey, the most famous political assassination in history, producing Shakespeare's most quoted play. Peter Tosh died September 11, 1987, age 42, buried at his birthplace in Belmont, Westmoreland, Jamaica. The Wailers' co-founder alongside Bob Marley, shot during a robbery at his Kingston home by men demanding money, 3 others also injured. The equal rights activist who sang, "Legalize it killed by lawlessness." Dominique Dunn died November 4, 1982, age 22, buried at Westwood Village Memorial Park, Los Angeles, California. The Poltergeist actress strangled on her front lawn by ex-boyfriend John Sweeney, dying 5 days later. Sweeney convicted of voluntary manslaughter and serving less than 4 years. Her father Dominic becoming a crime journalist because of what happened to his daughter. Ramon Novarro died October 30th, 1968, age 69, buried at Calvary Cemetery, Los Angeles, California. The silent film star beaten to death by 2 brothers in his Laurel Canyon home who believed he had cash hidden inside. The matinee idol who rivaled Valentino, dying at 69 in a home that still stands as a private residence. King Von died November 6, 2020, age 26, buried at Burr Oak Cemetery, Alsip, Illinois. The Chicago drill rapper, whose crazy story drew millions, shot outside an Atlanta nightclub in a confrontation caught on security cameras at 26. Ronnie Chasen died November 16, 2010, age 64, buried at Hillside Memorial Park, Culver City, California. The veteran Hollywood publicist shot 5 times while driving through Beverly Hills after a premiere party. The investigation initially suspecting a professional hit before identifying Harold Martin Smith, who killed himself when confronted. John Dillinger died July 22, 1934, age 31, buried at Crown Hill Cemetery, Indianapolis, Indiana. Public Enemy No. 1, shot by FBI agents outside the Biograph Theater in Chicago, betrayed by the Lady in Red, his father pouring extra concrete over the casket to prevent grave robbers. Bonnie Parker died May 23, 1934, age 23, buried at Crown Hill Memorial Park, Dallas, Texas. Clyde Barrow died May 23, 1934, age 25, buried at Western Heights Cemetery, Dallas, Texas. Ambushed by Frank Hamer's posse on a Louisiana road, over 130 rounds fired into their car, Bonnie's mother refusing to bury them together, saying he had her for 2 years and he can't have her in death. Bugsy Siegel died June 20th, 1947, age 41, buried at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, Los Angeles, California. Shot through the window of his girlfriend Virginia Hill's Beverly Hills home, the pressure from 2 bullets to the head forcing his eye from its socket. Associates walking into his Flamingo casino and taking control the following morning after his death was reported. The man who built Las Vegas buried in Hollywood because Vegas did not want him back. Albert Anastasia died October 25th, 1957, age 55, buried at Greenwood Cemetery, Brooklyn, New York. The Lord High Executioner shot while sitting in a barber's chair at the Park Sheraton Hotel in Midtown Manhattan, the barbers fleeing in terror as the bullets flew. The most famous barbershop murder in history. Lee Harvey Oswald died November 24, 1963, age 24, buried at Shannon Rose Hill Memorial Park, Fort Worth, Texas. The man accused of assassinating President Kennedy shot by Jack Ruby in the basement of Dallas Police Headquarters on live television, the first murder broadcast in real time. His original headstone stolen and replaced, his grave visited by conspiracy theorists and the curious. Rasputin died December 30th, 1916, age 47. Buried at Tsarskoye Selo, later exhumed and cremated by Bolshevik soldiers. The Siberian mystic who held the Romanov court in his grip, poisoned, shot, beaten, and thrown into the Malaya Nevka River by aristocrats who believed he was destroying Russia. The legend that he survived all of it before drowning, probably exaggerated by history. The Romanovs he had prophesied would fall following him into death 18 months later. Thelma Todd died December 16, 1935, age 29, buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Hollywood Hills, California. The ice cream blonde found dead in her car, in a garage from carbon monoxide poisoning. The death ruled accidental, though murder theories have persisted for 90 years. Her ex-husband, boyfriend, and Lucky Luciano, all named as suspects over the decades. Nicole Brown Simpson died June 12, 1994, age 35. Buried at Ascension Cemetery, Lake Forest, California. Found stabbed to death alongside Ron Goldman on the walkway outside her Bundy Drive condominium. The trial of her ex-husband O.J. Simpson becoming the most-watched criminal proceeding in American history, Simpson acquitted in the criminal trial and found liable in the civil trial. Dying in 2024, never paying the $33.5 million civil judgment. Griselda Blanco died September 3, 2012, age 69. Buried at Jardín Montesacro, Cemetery Itagüí, Medellin, Colombia. The godmother of cocaine who pioneered the Miami cocaine trade, believed to have ordered over 200 murders, shot by 2 gunmen on a motorcycle outside a Medellin butcher shop, killed by the motorcycle assassination method she invented. Bob Crane died June 29, 1978, age 49. Buried at Westwood Village Memorial Park, Los Angeles, California. The Hogan's Heroes star bludgeoned to death in his Scottsdale apartment. His secret life of recording sexual encounters discovered during the investigation, friend John Carpenter acquitted in 1994. The murder officially unsolved. Bobby Fuller died July 18, 1966, age 23. Buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Hollywood Hills, California. The I Fought the Law singer found dead in his car outside his Hollywood apartment. Gasoline poured over his body. The death ruled suicide, then accident, then undetermined. His mother believing murder, possibly connected to organized crime in the music industry. Lana Clarkson died February 3, 2003, age 40. Buried at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, Los Angeles, California. The actress found shot dead in the foyer of Phil Spector's Alhambra Castle. Spector convicted of second-degree murder after 2 trials. The Wall of Sound producer dying in prison in 2021. The woman who died in his foyer, largely forgotten, while her killer remained famous.